My meeting's at 2:30, not 3:30. All right, we're ready whenever you are, Thomas.
All right, cool.
Right now, I have Thomas in my ear. I was going to give you my AirPod when I go to leave, and then you'll be able to listen to him. Does that work? Where's the other mic? Do you have the other mic, Doc, or Jared's got it? All right, just tell us when we're going, Thomas.
Cool. All right, let me go.
Well, you know what? If you want him to build them, call him.
Build what? Was he going to build us?
The hooks that we used to carry as a can't get anymore. The tube hooks.
Yeah, no, I know. Like, I was buying from her, and she was like, we're not doing direct to marketing anymore, direct to retailer.
Yeah, he will. Hey, call him and tell him Big O said to call.
All right.
They're
one of the number one sellers.
They were so easy to rig. Big O, you run through there.
Yeah.
Call him and tell him.
All right, I'll try. I think I still have his number.
He's not making them anymore. He'll find somebody that is.
I say, how big a boy are you? Is he a big boy? Is he a big fella?
Big boy. So Big O's told us some stories about you and him.
I'm going to have to bring Big O over there.
You're listening to Fishing the DMV with your hosts, Thomas Ahrens and Jared Mounts. Fishing the DMV is brought to you by Jake's Bait and Tackle, located in Winchester, Virginia.
If that doesn't get you jacked up, I don't know what will.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to Fishing the DMV. We are here live from ICAST Day 3, Part 2. We are live here. We're going to go with Jared. It looks like he's talking up the storm.
The mock stop. Well, good to see you as always. Always looking forward to seeing you. Like I said, stop by. You'll have fun. We always have a good time in our shop, so yeah, we do. All right, see ya.
Got another, are you got one?
I got my mic on, yeah. Let's start over here in the corner.
Are we live?
Not yet.
We are live now. Now I got to text them. Bless my crew. I'm going to text them real quick to say, we are live. Please keep your pants on and do not do anything against God. We are
Thomas is all blurry. We are live. We're live. We're good to go. Hey guys, it's Jenny at Jake's again. I'm here right now. So anyway, right now we're in the mock booth, the Strike King Rather Outdoors group. So I was talking to some of the guys because everybody's been asking, starting about this new mock baits that they're coming out with. The schooler, one of the pro team guys was telling me, he said this thing, they hit the jackpot on that. And so, you know, it's funny, I asked them, why are they coming out with mock when they already have rage tail, they already have their plastics? And because I'm like, just to me, it was more packaging for more stuff, right? Well, so they explained it to me. These are more influencer based. So you're like tactical bassing guys that are on social media, things like that. They have a little bit more hand in the mock branding because they're for like a different demographic. You know, I kind of assumed it was younger, you know, nobody really used that word. But so they have this whole new mock line of baits. They look pretty cool. This schooler, I think is what they call it. They were telling me is pretty nice. So there's that. Is there any on the other side too? No, it's just this one side. But that's the mock. So that was what they were explaining to me. So you have the mock base is more driven by the influencers of the world, whereas their Strike King baits are driven and engineered more by their pro staff and their pro team. So that's that. So they do have some new stuff over here. I know, I don't know if Jared said they already talked about. Let's go over
Mr.
Crappy. We're going to do a little quick through here because there really wasn't anything that was like amazing. They had a new like micro popping pad perch or something. They have this new 12-inch worm, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, great summertime bait.
This one is one that I was looking at, and I was like, this is pretty cool. So we do have the Rage Hawk in store right now. But this guy, it's the luau craw. You know, it's reminiscent of a hula crab, but with a craw body. I don't know. I thought that was pretty sweet.
Somebody also came up with one of these Contact.
Yeah, Contact has their natural craw or hyper craw or something like that. But I thought those were pretty slick.
We do have these in store, like Jenny was saying. These guys right here.
These Rage Hawks are in store now.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, 3 inches. I don't have all the colors, but you know me, I start off with a few, see how you guys like them. Let's go over here. I do want to show, I talked to one of their reel guys. Oh, look, they got a Swimbait too. Everybody's joining the game. So there's Big O over there. He's a riot. He's always good to talk to. So one of the reel guys was telling me that they came out with some new stuff. This is a Paramag new braking system. Apparently it's like that. It's not magnetic braking, but it doesn't have any electronics in it. So it's going to have that. They say you can cast it a mile, dial it in. Apparently it's their new technology. I mean, $279 is a great price point. They said they focus mostly on redoing their spinning reels this year, because I was asking about the Hypermag because it kind of flopped, everyone wants to say, but they didn't really go well. But the Custom Pro got, I think he said it had 10, 12 bearings in it or something. Like, these things are, Doc and I were over here looking at them. They're great. So this is going to be their top of the line spinning reel right now. Actually, no, this one is the top of the line. This thing is, I mean, they already have it, but they dropped it into a 100 level. That thing is smooth. And then they revamped their speed spin. I mean, this thing, check that out. It's $59.99. Here, hold that, Doc. Look at that thing. $59.99. And then they upped it. This one is $79.99. So they made a little bit different to that one. Those are really nice. They revamped those. They have that little paddle knob though, so some people are funny about that. And then they redid the Mach 1, made her pretty. And these come in combos. The speed spins will come in combos too, which they're super cool. Those are over here. No, they're not. Where did he put them? They're over here. Never mind. So they redid the Mach combos. They look smart. New rods. By the way, guys, I talked to Pure Fishing too. They came out with a new President tournament rod. The thing is nice. They also have this, which apparently they've had this for a while, but it's a really higher price point. It's like $249, but it's the Mach Jacked. Thing's sweet looking. And it's super light, isn't it?
Oh yeah, a little combo.
Yes, it's like $250, but I mean,
yeah,
for a combo,
nice little combo.
I don't have any of those, so you'll have to let me know if that's something you want to see.
They're definitely improving their
yeah,
line.
he said that this year they really focused. Because I told him, I said, I don't sell a lot of your spinning reels, and he's like, yeah. He said we really worked on focusing that.
When we go over here to, you got any more here?
Nope.
So when we go over here to Daiwa, let's kind of maybe dial in on the BFS too, because I know it's been a popular thing. A lot of questions about that.
And we are now a Daiwa dealer, so I can go. And Zepco is part of the Strike King Lose.
And that's something
family.
that, again, we don't have. We have a lot of Lose. We have a lot of Shimano's. But this is something we can improve on. So see if we can find somebody here, Jenny, to talk to that. I'll pass my mic.
I've got a mic.
We'll find the people as Thomas scans the product. Or Thomas, Doc.
One reel that I brought in this last year for the you guys round reel guys is the Millionaire. I've been selling a ton of these. They're really great. Good price point, $90. They're trying to find us somebody to talk to.
Bring over the camera. You just talk to it 4 or 5 minutes.
Doc.
We're mainly pushing these as well. I I said we're mainly pushing the tattoo, the 100 and 150. But we are BFS.
Yeah, show us what you got. We've got 4,000 square foot retail space.
Okay.
I'm going to need to bring more in, so
All right.
talk to us about your products.
Yeah. So we'll start off with this one. This is one of my favorites. It's a tattoo of 100 SVTW. It's brand new release at ICAST. Pretty much a quick rundown on it. You have the SV spool in this one. You have the SV boost and the hyperdrive. And if you're familiar with any Daiwa products, a lot of our high-end Steez, Zillion products, they're actually building down into this reel, just like those higher-end reels at a $220 price point. Another new one as well, same thing, tattoo SVTW, but this is a 150 size. So for a little bit bigger baits, you have a deeper spool, hold more line capacity, still have the 90 millimeter handle. But you don't have the SV boost, but you still have the SV spool, which is a big deal. Pretty much a quick rundown on the SV spool. If you don't know what that is, SV is a pretty much anti-backlash system. So that allows you to cast light baits even further, especially in the wind and whatnot. Again, $220 price point as well. But that's the two new releases. I'm really excited about the 100. Let's quickly talk about the new BFS reel. It's called the Pixie 70. So a few things you notice. It also has a shallow spool, 70 size, so real small, real light. As you can see, it has the hyperdrive in it as well. And it's at a $240 retail price. It also has a rod, a Pixie rod, or a BFS rod that goes kind of hand in hand with it. Mainly built, very technique specific. Light baits, anything around that 16th ounce range, real light Ned rigs, stuff like that. If you don't like throwing the spinning rods and you want a bait caster, it's a great option for that.
So there's also a PC BFS or something like that.
Yes, I think it's on the other side.
It's on the other side. Is there a big difference between the two?
No, I'm not sure the differences, to be honest with you. We also have a new size in the this reel right here. I can go over this one real quick. So this is the new Kage LT. This is the new 2000 size. You can see here, very light. It has its ion material, air drive. Also, as you can see, it's a new size. Kind of beefed up the Kage from years prior. Everybody knows and loves the Kage line. Also, it's not really talking about reels, but also there's a new Kage line of rods as well. You can check out, they have a whole new line ranging from 610 all the way to 710 extra heavy rods. So make sure to check those out as well. So let's see. I think that's it on this side. Now they do have, also there's a Sol, S-O-L, new spinning reel. It's saltwater. I don't have one here, but there is one on the other side as well. Definitely check those out as well.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Like I say, we got to try to get some more of this stuff in. And we've got a few, but it doesn't hurt to get more in.
Yeah, Lord. Yeah.
Thank you for your time.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Thanks so much. All right, Doc, let's flip over here to Evergreen. And so yeah, they're known for their jackhammer. Actually, believe it or not, some guys are throwing their buzz baits. I know a lot of guys like their buzz baits. And then this gizmo right here, Nolan Miner won up on the Susquehanna during a cicada hatch. He had one of these gizmos he caught on. He ended up winning the kayak tournament. That was a big hit for us.
I do have some new colors in the gizmo.
Yep. Good. How are you today?
Very good. Any questions I can answer for you?
Did you want to talk a little bit about your product or anything that's new and good? Or people are catching fish with.
Okay. Hello, my name is John Marr. I'm the Evergreen Pro Staffer. We're here at the ICAST show. We have a few new products that I can show you guys today. Our shower blows are 125s. We have 3 new colors.
As
These are made
always,
out of the
guys, please
bone
like and share.
plastic,
Like and share. It really helps
and
us out in the
it's different from
algorithm.
the
The
clear
more you guys
plastic. It
like
has a
this thing,
different
share
sound
it,
to
and
it. And
comment,
I'll
it'll
show you
push
right
it out.
here. If you listen to the sound here, and listen to that pitch, and then the clear plastic, it's a different pitch. This is our high sound version, and this is just our regular original shower blows. And so people have been asking for a little different sound, so that's kind of what we did. Then, if you guys want to come around this way, I'll show you some of our baits we've just released, which is our 140 Last Ace. It's a swim bait, has a kicking tail to it. And this is my personal bait. I was using this at Lake Mead over in Arizona, and I put a little bullet weight on the bottom, give me a little extra weight so I can fish it a little bit faster. The swimming action, excellent, has a nice side-to-side wobble, and it does get bit. If you look closely, there's teeth marks all over this thing, all up underneath, and it's kind of ripped up, but it's holding up very well for about 35 to 40 fish. I'll let you do it without so you see it better. But yeah, holds up very well, and it does catch fish. Our next bait is our 128S Last Ace. This is a bait that everybody's using now for forward-facing sonar. I've got a Picasso tungsten head in this, and again, it's a forward-facing sonar bait that we're just releasing here at the show. Then we'll come all around this way. I'll show you a few more items we have. We have this, which is our deep diving XO. We have a shallow version right here that we've had out for a while, but this is our deep diving version. What's the difference? This goes down 18 feet. It's a little over an ounce. It's a triple hook bait. So people, when we made the shallow X over or the deep X over, we put 3 hooks on it. We have Trouble Magic hooks on the baits, which are extremely sharp. Anyway, so that's a new bait we're out with for this. And then, if you can see these here, these are our new jackhammer colors, which we just released them here. This is the Smallmouth Magic color, Morning Dawn color, our Flat Black, Matte Black, or what do you want to call it, and then our California Craw. And
that Morning Dawn's become a big color, hasn't it?
It sure has. Morning Dawn is really, really popular, especially on the West Coast where I fish. Catches tons of fish. So now they're doing jerk baits, they're doing jigs, they're doing our jackhammers in it. It seems to really get bit. A lot of people like it. My friends from Japan used to throw it all in Japan and do extremely well. Then another bait that we released back at the Bassmasters Classic is it's our rat. This is our rat. It's Justin Kerr, our pro staffer, designed this with the engineers from Japan, and it has the hooks, the hookup points they twist, so when you're fighting the fish, you don't twist the fish off. So, and the hinge that he put into this is extremely strong. They were even going to test this with muskies to see if muskies can tear it up, and they've been really, really work really well. They don't get tore up. I'm sure they scratched the paint off, but it holds together. The tail just slips on. They come with the replacement tail. They come with super sharp hooks, and Justin designed a keel into the bottom of it to keep it from rolling too much. To keep it as level as possible and keeps it floating right. So, and it comes in 7 colors. And that's our new product line here for the show.
Perfect. John, thanks so much.
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Thank you guys.
Appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Stopping by.
Absolutely.
Doc Jennifer just said, let's stop by Pratco over here. product out here in the jigs?
It's green light. I wish this thing was turned around here, so I can't see my green light.
Oh, okay. I'll keep an eye on it for you.
It's always big.
All right, so keep it up here on Great Lakes. Good conversation here.
Really for smallmouth.
Good timing.
Yes. Can we mic you? That's okay.
Sure,
How are you, sir?
You're going to be very close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, how are you? What's
Good, how
up?
are you?
Good to see you. I haven't stopped by yet. Yeah, so this is Dan. He is I'm just going to hand it right back to you in a minute. So, hey guys, this is Dan from Great Lakes Finesse. He is your original creation, right?
Yeah.
And you now are part of Pradco brand, which is with Booyah, the big guys, head in. He's got a new bait, so we're going to let him talk about it.
Yeah, so we just launched this new bait. It's called the hover minnow. So we're seeing a lot of jig and minnow baits on the market. It's the hottest tournament technique right now. But 2 years ago, we set out to make one that was specifically for smallmouth. I mean, spotted bass, largemouth will all eat this, even walleye. But really, we knew that if we could make a minnow bait that would dart in random actions, with spiral, those are two actions that smallmouth can't resist. So, when we thought about what the bait needed to do, about 2 months later, after thinking really hard, we came up with this cupped belly. So if you look really carefully, it's actually concaved underneath. And what that does is it gives it a really unique action. So it's going to hover. We call it hover darting. Every time you twitch it, you never know what direction it's going to go in. Very unpredictable. So smallmouth, if they're following the bait, that random darting action is going to trigger them. And then also, if you're fishing it, below the boat, you can also fish it with our hanging head, and it's going to behave kind of like a jigging grab, and it's going to dart from side to side, return back to center. So those are two, really cool ways that you can fish this. Whether you're in shallow water, deep water, we're really excited about it. And, I think if you add this bait to your arsenal, no matter what you're fishing, spotted bass, largemouth, it's just a completely different look, and you're going to unlock a bite that hasn't existed for you before.
So we're currently carrying your crawls too. They seem to be pretty popular.
Yeah, so the Juvie Craw has been like an absolute smash hit.
Thank you so much. It's so nice
You're
to
welcome.
meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
I'll see you later.
Yeah, the Juvie Craw has been an absolute smash hit for us. It, there's really been no innovation in the tube category for a long time, and we thought, how do we, utilize the, utility of a tube, but also make a really cool little craw bait, and it just catches them everywhere we go. Definitely by far our hottest selling bait right now. We launched it a few months ago. We just can't make them fast enough. So yeah, it just speaks to the to the quality of the bait and how much how many fish they catch.
That's exciting. We've been checking a lot of people out. A lot of people laying these things up on the counter and they're going out of the shop. So it's good. And that's paired with the hook too.
So it pairs perfectly with our Mini Pro tube head. So that tube head was initially designed for smaller, that 2-inch to 2.75-inch tube. No one really made a good tube head for that. So we set out to do that, and then we built this Juvie Craw right on top of what we consider the best tube head on the market.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you very much. Appreciate your business, guys.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Have a good one.
Yeah, have a good one, guys.
You know where we're going. Is that line 4?
Just run through Missouri here real quick. Let's do a quick pan. Go on this side. tell you, Doc, last year the Bubba scales, we saw these first time last year, and I thought, man, who was going to spend that kind of money for a set of scales? But we can't
keep them in the shop. Yeah. This is the Bubba scale. Speaking from a personal standpoint, they're awesome.
Yeah, they are.
I wouldn't have another pair now. I mean, it's so great because you can, attract your fish.
You're a tackle. Let's see if we get here, because this is another people talking about the BFS. This kind of falls in line here. All right, when you guys talk to on a live stream, we're live now.
Okay.
Talk about your product. How are you? Good. Awesome. We carry your stuff at Big Bait Tackle in Winchester, Virginia. Perfect. And probably this is good for BFS, the small profiles. So we got some people interested in that. Okay. So if you can just kind of take us through and show us.
Well, I myself works for Chaplin. My colleague here, Ben, could work through tackle with you guys. But for us on small products this year, we're launching some micro-jigs, size 4 hooks on it. We worked really, really hard this year on texture, on design on it. So, everybody's doing jig heads, but instead of just bringing some regular stuff, we works on texture. So it's sandy textures, really rough, that lasts for a long time when hitting bottoms. Nicer texture underneath the heads itself, really neat fabric, really neat products. Also some small craws for people who want to fish more finesse. That one's just been caught this morning to fit well on a jig heads, but works really well, pretty neat, quite resistant. Mostly lasts up to, I would say, 7 fish, maybe 7 small fish with these guys. And we're having tons of fun working smaller baits. What we're really, really having fun this year too is our micro spinners. Tons of different colors options with a nice design of hooks so it doesn't get snagged when you drag the bottom. It comes with a small snap here to do some different types of hooks and not losing it. Frogs this year also have been something that we've worked really, really hard on. Everybody's doing frogs, but we try to design something a bit different with a fin underneath the head, so it really keeps a good steady walk on the water, doesn't wobble too much, but also brings some splash of waters when you retrieve it fast, creating more of a urgency to bite. So that's just a bit different. The softness of the plastic is really, really smooth, so it increases the chance of biting, to keep the fish and not losing it to a hard frog. And what's new for us this year? Well, some new small colors on baits too. So some small stick baits that are really quite classic with nice colors on a plastic-less packaging, so more ecological too. But we've worked on small design, neat painting on it, matte colors that stays on really, really long time. All made of BKK hooks. All the lures are made with BKK hooks. It's just a bit of nice touch to smaller lures. Having tons of fun of bringing a small version of big lures that we all like. So crankbaits, sticks, different sticks. So all these types of small cranks are cool too. Deep diving cranks, more square belly cranks too that we have online.
Oh yeah, y'all carry these.
Yeah.
Those are awesome.
These are new colors that we just popped this year. So we have these 3 new colors with that 4th one on. Yeah, I have it right there. Yeah. So these 4 colors are new this year for the US market. All the jig heads are new, frogs are new, different, the new 3-inch craw that we just built this year too. So it's just an increase of our lineup, starting in a 2-inch version up to a 3-inch now. And what else? We worked on I wouldn't say a new version of worm, but at least everybody's doing worms on the market. So how can we do something different? With our team, we worked on the design itself. So it's a triangular shape of a worm. So on one lure, you can rig it different ways. So you have different type of swims. When you put it with the thinner shape on the bottom, it dives really faster. And with the faster swim, it brings lots of wobbles. And if you rig it on the other side with the flat side on the bottom, really slow down the pace of the I would say the swim itself, but on the draw, how do you say that? The falling action. So when you put it on the flat side, the falling action getting way slower and the movement increase. And it's really, really bring that nice wobble to it. A bit different than just a regular stick worm. that does nothing in the water. So you have two options with the same products. It gives you more versatility, and it's pretty interesting. 7 or 8 new colors, really, really good, that we've worked with Alex Waterwell on the tournament, so he has the right color to fish all types of fisheries in the US. And last but not least, our fat shad. We have 2 different sizes of that one. Here's the smaller one. 8 colors on it with a nice smell of fish. A bit smelly, but works really well. Nice big body that brings lots of movements in the water, and a soft tail that does all the action that you need to get some good bites on the water. And these guys are really, really interesting for, I would say, fast action fishing. Small craws are really cool for finesse and nicely delicate presentation on the new jig heads. That'll be a killer this year.
What kind of line are you throwing these on? Line in your setup now?
I'm myself using, well, depending on what you guys are doing, for everything that's on hard bait, I mostly still throw some 8 grades, pretty light with fluorocarbon leaders for sure. But on the presentation itself, I like it to be slow, so using 8 grades or even the more grades I can have on my line, it brings some soft presentation. It's always some slow retrieve anyway, so I like something really smooth, really neat, not going too fat, too dirty, compared to a flog fishing where you have fast action. It's totally different. But on small presentation, I like it to be neat, to be smooth, to drop slowly in the water, have really something that doesn't disturb my action.
Right.
So the more finesse I can have my line, the more happy I am.
Very good.
Yeah.
Before leaving the office, maybe paying that ball there.
That would be my friend Ben that could talk to you more about that.
Very good. Yeah. Thank you.
Doing one.
This is pulling down and go up. See how this is pulling down.
Oh, sorry guys.
No problem. We're carrying tackle, small sample of this big tackle.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I know who you are.
Okay, good. But yeah, quality on this stuff is phenomenal.
Thank you very much.
Yes. We need to get more of it in.
You get the Z-Span right?
Yes,
Right?
yeah.
That's correct.
We've
You
got
got probably some of the cranker, some
yeah.
of the Z-Viper, I believe.
Yeah.
Even though it's sold mostly for ice fishing, it's excellent for trout.
I think we need to get some of these. We need to get some of those in.
So those Z-Spire right here are new for 2025.
Okay.
Same for the Walking the Dog. That's
okay.
our 2 new products here in the Z series to kind of complete the lineup. We have from jerkbait to top water, 2 different type of top water.
And then what do we have over here?
So this is the Nash. This is really the reason why we are at ICAST, is to show this swim bait. It's a very unique swim bait. First is 3 segments that gives it a lot of realism, and also comes in 2 sizes that are pretty uncommon. First, the 2.75 inch, 3/16 of an ounce, with BKK hooks, so it's very high quality hooks on very high quality bait. And we try to make a big effort to put the price down and bring the price at $12.99 for a swim bait, which is extremely competitive in the swim bait world. The bigger one at $15.99 is 4 inch and 3/4 and can be thrown on a regular bass fishing setup. For example, a medium heavy jig setup, you can throw this bait. You don't need
a big, heavy setup for big swim bait, big light baits.
What is your setup for this lighter bait?
So a lot of guys are using bait finesse setups. A lot of my guys that tested it, which is like medium light or light setup bait finesse with small reel, 8-pound braid or 6-pound fluoro, or even spinning, it would be size 1000 reel, fluorocarbon 4, 5, 6-pound max. With an ultralight rod.
That's awesome.
Yeah, there's definitely a place for these. Everybody's into the big ones, but the small is small and finesse. And I know Thomas talks a lot about high pressure bodies of water,
I like that.
different things to be able to really try to finesse those bass. But you think about the bait too. Just like you're talking about a juvenile call over there, the bait sometimes is small. A lot of times it is small, and they're still eating a lot of small too. So
absolutely, it's also a different approach, when you go fishing.
Yes, a different style.
Fishing a swim bait brings a very special vibe, a very special feeling. You're throwing that swim bait, playing with it, and you see the fish coming because those bait don't sink fast. It's slow sinking. You really see a big crappie. I put so many crappie on this. You turn around and turn on it. The trout, unbelievable. Yes, and bass, of course.
Definitely a market for it, so that's good. So we'll have to definitely get some of these in the shop.
You know where to reach out.
That's right.
I'm glad to meet you guys.
Yeah,
I didn't know you were going to be here.
Yeah, no, it's good.
If you need any merchandising, signage, let me know. I put in the box at the same time.
Yeah, I'll talk to my sister, and we're here through tomorrow, so maybe we'll come back in. I'll share what you got new. And,
that would be perfect. Some of these would be great because they're price friendly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely. Good
I'm
quality.
glad you guys like it. That's the reason why we came here, is mostly to show these baits. A couple other baits, of course.
Where are you coming from?
I'm from Belgium, but Euro Tackle was created in Connecticut where I live.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Nice meeting you. Thank you. Thanks.
Pleasure.
You guys are working hard today. I can tell you that. I see them everywhere.
Yeah.
I walk around the floor.
Right,
I
yeah.
saw
That's
you
the
on
way
Mr. Bates.
Yeah,
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good to see y'all. Yes.
We did see Yak Attack yesterday on that live, but I don't know if we have new crowd out today or watching right now or not, but it won't hurt. I know the kayak craze and Yak Attack, since bringing that into the shop, they've been big sellers. We'll just kind of go through here again, Thomas, and just check out all the different product here at the Yak Attack booth.
Got anybody? We got a contact.
Yeah, just kind of look around here and see, find somebody.
This thing is rigged out.
The more I think about it, Doc, we've already captured that footage outside, so there's no sense duplicating it. They go back and rewatch it. So
yes.
Let's just kind of keep moving and find something new.
We're really trying to focus on myself.
Lunker hunt's right here in the middle. See if we can climb up.
Rudin. Yeah, that way up.
I had them earlier. General area.
Somewhere right in here. Here's Denali. You want to talk to him about the
Good call, Doc. Good call.
You want to hold them? I don't know. You tell me what.
anybody else that can This is the new series of Denali right here.
All right.
All right, guys, we apologize for that little lag that we just had there for a minute. We are back live at ICAST part 2 of day 3. We had a really good question there from Matt's Fishing Mission. Matt's Fishing Mission, what's DMV stand for? Well,
Right here, to be able to show them,
in
GSM Outdoors. And
I live in the Northern Virginia area, and in the Northern Virginia, DC area, we have a nickname for this area called the DMV, which is DC, Maryland, and Virginia. And so I named the channel Fishing the DMV because it's based on the bodies of water, the culture, and the people that live and fish in the surrounding DC, Maryland, and Virginia area. So if you are part of like the Shenandoah division on the BFL, you have to fish Kerr, you have to fish Smith Mountain Lake, the Potomac River. So that's kind of where the name came from. But anyway, let's get back to the channel.
You back live, Thomas? You got us on?
Yep, we're good to go.
So GSM Outdoors, here's a big thing too that, you know, we're still learning, like Rather Outdoors, Blues, bunch of thing brands. The GSM Indoors, GSM Outdoors, there's going to be all these different brands that you're familiar with. Yamamoto, Bill Lewis, Buckeye, Big White Baits. Notice they just added Buka. Dobbin's also another one that just sold. Was bought by GSM. So I'll walk around the corner here and see if we can find Jenny. Go ahead and start scanning those baits on both sides.
Let me get one without a.
Well, I can tell you this. Lads also
I don't know what they
Number 2, Fishing the DMV has big plans for the future, but to get there, I need your help. We are only 2 Patreon supporters, only 2 Patreon supporters away from achieving our next major milestone. For $6 a month, which is less than a pack of Senkos or a jackhammer chatterbait, all Patreon members will receive 5% off their orders to Jake's Bait and Tackle, 20% off their orders to Shallow Water Fishing Adventures Tackle, 10% off their orders to Tiger Crankbaits, 10% off their orders to Catoctin Creek Rods. You'll also gain access to membership-only content, our private Patreon members-only Facebook group, and so much more. Again, we are only 2 Patreon subscribers from hitting this next major milestone, and we will announce where and when our Patreon members only meetup will be. It's going to be a massive event with a ton of fishing guides, and it'll be completely free to all Patreon supporters. Link in the episode description. Thank you so much.
So these guys don't like to be on camera. You're really good.
All right.
The other mic there? Can you give me the other? Where's the
So
other mic?
yeah,
Where's got the
this is
other
the
mic,
new
bro?
2.5-inch Cobra Yamamoto. Going to be popular for BFS fishing. You can pair it up with the Buckeye spot remover head. That's also new. And we also got a
How's that head fit?
just a
So
small,
that's the net
small
head,
hook.
right?
Another 4-inch. They came out with a 5-inch fat Senko, but obviously going to
Here's the head.
keep building off the Senko line.
I have those on order. We're supposed to be getting them. We're going to double check to make sure they're in stock or what happened. But yeah.
Yep. We hitting a video on everything. This was a scope shad that was new last year. It's great for forward-facing sonar. So this year they came out with a bigger scope shad. We got them in 8 different bait fish colors.
One thing I thought you guys too would like. They're coming out with a 4-inch fat.
Yeah, that's what
That's cool. And then the new
That's
Kiba. So it's your Yama. It's like a crawl.
Yep.
Yeah. Colors
That
here.
one, you'll have a little bit more action with that one than the traditional.
And we've had an influx of people wanting the shad shaped worm. Now they have a shad shaped swimmer. Different sizes.
Yep.
Those are cool.
3.2, 3.7, and 4.2
Yep.
inch.
Let's see. Well, let me show you these that we got in. Nico Rama. I did order about 6 colors of these. I think I ordered this color. little worm. So these are going to be released soon, right?
Yeah, that's going to be shortly after the show.
These guys are already on order.
Yep, recess finished to hold your O-ring and everything.
So I'm curious about this one, guys. We were calling it the Rock.
Well, it's going to skip like a rock.
It's skip like a rock. What do you call it?
It's the BSE, best skipper ever.
Best skipper ever. Oh, I thought you were just describing it when you said that.
Yeah, 2.5 inch best skipper ever.
It's like a heavy.
But probably.
It's a rock.
Yeah.
I'm like, am a fish gonna eat a rock?
It's gonna be that heavy plastic.
It's super heavy. I mean, it's dense. Anyway, I just thought it was fine. We're gonna leave the jury. Somebody will try it. Somebody will try it. Oh yeah. Where's that? The rock. All right. And he's still showing me these. He's been out for a while. I kind of dig these too. The little Nat BFS style crankbait. You know, everybody's been talking about that.
It's got an internal weight system, so you can cast it pretty far.
I mean,
packs a punch for a little.
Yeah, I can see people liking that. Even for crappie and panfish too. If you wanted to throw those, that. And then the last thing in this booth, I think we were going to talk about. And then he said he was going to show us some stuff at owner. Ribbit Frog has been rebranded. They are now part of the GSM family.
What's up, Wes?
So Buka brand is now with them too. We've got the trick shad. They're coming out with a mass production trick shad. $30.
$39.99.
$40. So he's got a 6-inch. He does have this bull mullet, which we probably won't stock because that's a massive thing. But you never know.
The bull gill.
We have the bull gill and the bull shad in stock. But he looks like he's doing that, which I think is great. And of course, they have Dobbins now too. So
this is something about the bull gill, the one that was
8 different colors on it.
8 different colors on this one. So you have the bull shad, which is more like that.
bull gill.
Bull gill is the more gill shaped, right? Like fatter. I mean, in his other custom made stuff, he had some more like the weight gill.
Everything's pretty much operating as one. Yeah. I mean, the whole thing is everything's being a warehouse in Texas. Right off the bat.
I know, good stuff. And while we're
GSM booth.
Yeah.
Where we headed?
They're definitely making a splash. This is the line
So
I
it's
was
going to
talking
be
about.
owner's not too far.
There's a vending machine. Yeah, but this is going to a hat. See, they're standing in line. Yeah.
Dang.
I don't know if they're selling the vending machine or the.
So the owner's going to be right around this corner. Yep.
Oh, a lunch house too.
I was going to them and then lost them, and I saw them and then went back to find them, and I was a little too far north.
All right, Michael, what do we got here?
So this is going to be, see if you notice anything different with that.
That is really like, really wide gap.
So the eye on it is linear. It's not sideways.
Oh. it's inline.
Yeah. So your knot is going to stay linear rather than going from side to side. So your hookup ratio is not going to, you know, your knot's going to stay right in front of it. So it's going to help with your hookup ratio. And then the neck of the hook is longer than your average. So what that does, you can find one. So with the longer neck, the hook doesn't have to be as long. So the hook's going to pop out. Typically, the hook would pop out a little bit behind where it is now. So it gives the bait a little bit more of a realistic appearance.
Interesting. And you guys jumped in the spinner
So that's
game.
good. And then you can, with that, you can drop shot with it and hook things to the eye of the hook, which you couldn't do if it was sideways.
Interesting.
So,
Very cool.
yep. It's one of their best selling hooks in Japan. So
And
that's
now it's available here. That's cool.
Yeah.
Aren't those cute little things? Mosquito light.
Yep.
For crappie and panfish. Is that a reband? So
It's just a lighter version.
got you. Because
Yep.
you carry the mosquito hook.
The mosquito light does really good.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know about that.
I gotta
Oh, and
show
the
you
haymaker.
this.
Everybody's been talking about those.
This is pretty cool. So you can make your own underspin with these. So what you kind of do, which I dropped it, and I won't, but you would stick it through the bait on the side. And there's already one in there, and then you would turn it and pull it down and lock it in place. So then you can make your own underspin on any bait, any plastic bait, Z-Man. It doesn't have the name yet. You got a silver, gold, and that color. So yeah. I guess you see if she wants this. Yeah. You
Very
see
cool.
anything existing that?
Yeah, we've got the pullet. These are kind of cool. Your beast hooks are. Everybody loves these. Do you have a
Shaky
stick
heads
yet?
are right
Yeah,
there.
these are really popular too.
Yep. So they have the natural, matte black, green pumpkin, and brown.
So now we have the jungle wacky. These haymakers have been hard to get a hold
Yeah,
of.
they have.
Rumor has it the pros are keeping them all to themselves.
The demand's just been kind of crazy.
Yeah.
The point sticks further up. So rather than the point traditionally going right towards the neck of the hook, it's going to stick out a little bit. So it's going to pop up. So it's going to help with your hookup ratio. And that's what everybody's. So typically that point would go kind of angle in.
Oh, gotcha.
So it angles up more.
Yes, I did get a couple sizes in finally. I want to say 2, 3, and 4, but
Uh-huh.
might be lying. So.
Well, it'll be easier to get. I think next year it'll definitely be easier. But I mean, I've seen some back orders go out this year.
Oh, that's
so.
good. Excellent.
But when they go out, when they get a shipment, they're out like
gone.
That day.
Right.
'Cause
Exactly.
they're just filling back orders.
These are
So,
popular too, like these ultra head finesse ones where they have that ball and the offset.
Uh-huh.
A lot of people use those instead of an Ed head to keep it more weedless. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you, Michael.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll be shooting you an email about a veterans tournament soon. I meant to do it before
Okay.
I left, but I'm gonna get it to you next week. Sometime.
I'd like
so.
to. I apologize on
Oh, no
Yeah,
problem.
Michael's
You're
supposed to be
fine.
at our vendor sale.
We'll get you out again.
Yeah, it's
No
all right.
worries.
You
We
can
got
come on
plenty
up.
of time. We're not going anywhere. Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you. Appreciate you taking time with us.
No problem.
Moving on. Thank you. It was good to see you. I'll be in touch. All right.
So again, it was funny, Doc. I was new lunker hunter in the area. Got turned around though. I'm very curious about these right here. Yep, we saw them outside on the water. You want to talk to them?
You want to talk about it?
How's it going? Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. This is the biggest mic I've ever seen. Yeah, welcome to the Long Run booth. We're really excited to introduce this mouse, the Frenzy mouse.
We saw it on the water Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So it's
good.
made with aqua fur. So it feels like real fur. It's painted with various different colors. It's super realistic. Makes it look real in the water, but also actually adds some friction. We call it fur friction. So when the bass bite it, it actually does grip into the little, sandpaper teeth that bass have. Increase soaking percentage. It actually retains some water too, so your bait will get a little heavier. Not so that it sinks, but so you can cast further and better. So yeah, after a few casts, you'll feel a difference. The bait gets just here, which is nice. So yeah, we have 3 sizes. This is the 2-inch, 2.5-inch, 3-inch. Right now, what's available to purchase right away is the 2.5-inch only. All these colors are available.
Notice too, like Doc, when they like that thing, it doesn't take much for that to. I mean, that's. I think your hookups
are awesome. So those are nano-coated hooks, over strong.
Right.
Oh yeah. That black. Yeah, black, white, pink. Pink's actually doing a lot. Oh yeah. People love the pink.
Little bubble gum.
Yeah, so that's
gonna be a good.
That's your big thing. We also came out with this Blitz Blade lipless. So this is it's like a blade bait and a lipless blade bait combined into one. So the blade actually moves separately in there, creating a different clank. Rather than a rattle bait, it's got like a clack to it. Metal on plastic. Some really cool colors. There's like 18 colors in this one. I like that one. It's like a matte ghost kind of color. Sticky hooks. That's neat. Yeah. And one more thing, I'm excited. I'm a smallmouth guy from north. We got the Versa Strider. So this is it's a spider, soft plastic, stretchy, super stretchy, buoyant, strong. You can rig this on a drop shot or just a ball head jig, and those legs fall down and quiver and float. And it's again something that the smallmouth haven't seen. I mean, there's most spots, they'll all bite it too, but that's cool. Cool deal for sure. Right on. Oh yeah, that's OG revealer tube.
But our guys like the 2 and 3 footer.
Where are you guys? Virginia.
Yeah.
Virginia though, so like river stuff, smaller fly fishing even.
Yeah. Or they'll go north too. The north.
Yeah.
They look good though.
Nice. Yeah, we have a really cool.
I love it. Love the mouse.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Well, thanks, guys.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Nice show. Good.
So another thing, Doc, we were talking about earlier, you got a chance to see Hank Parker, and Hank was kind of schooling him on, talking about the business side of this industry, and Trey was just like, he was listening to everything that Hank was saying, and just to stand back there and watch an old timer and a newcomer, just that knowledge and just respect for each other, and just so I think we're wrapping up here. Thomas mentioned a 3 o'clock stop. I mean, we could keep going. You guys good with that being last booth?
Well, it depends. I mean,
Anything else, Jenny, before we sign off?
Is there anything left, or did you guys get it all?
I mean, there's still more to see, but as you see, we're running around here like a chicken with her head cut off. I think we're good, Tom.
Awesome. So, guys, we're going to be wrapping up right there. Again, this was day number 2 for us at ICAST 2024. What we're going to be doing is tomorrow morning, we're going to have a wrap-up show. probably around 8:30, 9 o'clock. It's going to be really chill. Today was the last like big day for ICAST. Let us know in the comment section down below if there's anything else that you would really like to see that we can bring to you. You know, just comment down below at this. Again, we're going to have a wrap-up show tomorrow. It'll start around 8:30, 9 o'clock. 8:30, 9 o'clock is when the wrap-up show will start. Just getting everyone's ideas on how things went. Like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out in the algorithm. Again, we are only 2 people away, Patreon-wise, 2 Patreon supporters away. We had some cancellations this morning, which kind of dropped it back down. So we were really close to hitting our threshold, but we kind of, we lost out, but it's no big deal. We're so close. Like and subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time on Fishing the DMV. Bye.
You're listening to Fishing the DMV with your hosts, Thomas Ahrens and Jared Mounts. Fishing the DMV is brought to you by Jake's Bait and Tackle, located in Winchester, Virginia.
If that doesn't get you jacked up, I don't know